Hi everybody and welcome to my first episode of Warship Weekly. I'm going to be concentrating today on the HMS Campbelltown. She is a level 3 or tier 3 destroyer in the Royal Navy tree, although there's only two, Warspite and HMS Campbelltown. She is famous for the raid on Saint-Nazaire in the Second World War, and she's one of them military vehicles that are better than the sum of their parts. What it achieved is better than what it should achieve. The old British Bulldog spirit, a bit like the Chinook helicopter Bravo November, who had an illustrious career with the Royal Air Force, saving many Allied soldiers' lives, tons and tons of equipment, and in her service she was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross 4 times. And quite aptly, 2 of the Distinguished Flying Crosses were for combat operations in Afghanistan in the same 6-month period. So as you probably heard, we can see the enemy on the horizon, and it is a Kumar. I'm surrounded quite nicely by Clemson, okay, whatever it is, Akuma, and to my rear right there, you'll see in a bit, there is a Bogota who, or Bogota, whatever you want to call it, but who supports me really well. Actually, he's a good supportive player, knew what he needed to do in his cruiser, and was very solid at it as well. As the name may suggest, I did get the Kraken Unleashed in this one, with kind help for people not knowing the hack of A and D key. So as we see, I'm just shooting at that Dursky to basically reduce its maneuverability and put it in a channel that I'm happy to fight the battle in. So I can maneuver and he can't. As you see, he's coming under fire now from my supporting cruiser. Oh, and that's a pesky Wicks come up with their guns, and they are very decent tier 3, I believe, or maybe tier 4 destroyers. And there we go, first kill, first blood. So again, I fire off torpedoes to reduce the Wicks maneuvering area zone, so I've basically got them in a killing zone. So if he slows down now, he's going to get hit by a torpedo, and he just basically he's the cruiser's lunch meal at the moment. Wicks took a very good hit off the cruiser, and he's soon to be ceased to be. At this stage I see quite a lot of ships within effective combat range, so I turn to port, I believe it is, left, it's easier saying left, and go and see what I can do. I was a Pongo, I was never a Matlow, left and right for me. I see the Wyoming, nice juicy big target for me, with the Arkansas B in the background. Clemson pops up and I think, oh, hey up, got to do something about this. So the Kolberg is also being engaged by our cruisers, and I thought to myself, do you know what, I think I can steal this kill. I know, we've all done it, however, I needed to get rid of him, he was such a threat to me. And what's going through my head at the moment, if I can engage this Kolberg whilst firing a blind shot at the Wyoming, I stand a chance here of basically killing 2 birds with 1 stone, and there he goes, there's a Kolberg gone. So the Clemson and the Svetlana, who I have to admit I didn't see the Svetlana, but it got my attention when I was noticed, and I did look to my right and think, shit, cruiser, need to do something rapido. So I start manoeuvring sharply to my right and pop some smoke so I can loose torpedoes in cover, basically. And as you see, the battleship is firing at me. I loose some torpedoes at the Svetlana, and this is where the little hack of A and D key would have saved this Svetlana's life. There goes the Colorado, and now I'm engaging the cruiser. He must know I'm there. He's seen 3 of his mates die in and around him. At this point I'm thinking, what do I need to do to go and get this aircraft carrier? And that was it. Over 9,000 damage with 1 torpedo. So that's 2 torpedo strikes and 2 kills. And to my left now I have a supporting Clemson who has the very same idea that I have. So I wonder what's going through this Japanese aircraft carrier's mind. Is probably, oh shit, I'm on my own here with 2 destroyers. In his defence, he does try to get his torpedo bombers up to harass both these destroyers, but who's a more threat? And unluckily, he picks the American destroyer over mine. And this is why I'm saying she's consistently, for me, done better than the sum of her parts. And that's all you're looking for in World of Warships. So I'm on my 4th kill. Set 1 fire, 1 critical strike. 2 torpedo hits, sinking 2. So I did think to myself, I unleashed these torpedoes far too early for this aircraft carrier. So what I do now, I start manoeuvring to my left so I can unleash torpedoes and then come back on him to my right. Or the other way around, as the case may be. But anyway, yeah, the HMS Campbelltown. Again, a legend of World War II, as well as HMS Warspite, for doing more than she should, basically. In the same vein as the American B-17 bomber, the Memphis Belle. And that is Kraken Unleashed, and that is a very, very good day in the office for me as a destroyer captain. I thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again for more Warship Weekly. Have a great day.